This is UMAR AHMED for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Charlie, is this your first fight night since you signed for Frank Warren?
Yeah, first fight night since I signed with Frank, and first fight night behind closed doors. So very interesting to see when we walked in and go through all the drills and that, check your temperature, wear face masks, take them off, get new ones. It's all good. It's all good. I'm fighting here in 4 weeks' time, so I'm here. I'm going to be able to soak the atmosphere in, soak the vibe in, and it's nice. It's nice behind closed doors, and it's nice in this studio.
Not a bad bill to be on. See, headlined by current unified world champion Josh Taylor. You'll be chief support against one of the BCB boys. Obviously, Sonny's in there with Thomas Asomba. You're going in with Kal, and Kal's beat Asomba, and Asomba's a fantastic fighter. So both of you guys have got really tough tests. Obviously, Sonny tonight, and you in September 26th.
Yeah, most definitely. Kal's a great fighter, tough, strong, game, can box as well. My first fight up at bantamweight, but listen, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to getting it, an all-British showdown again. It's nice, been away from that scene for a long while, and yeah, I'm looking forward to showing everyone back home how much I've improved over this last year, how I've let my body develop, how I've let it rest and recover, most importantly from the crazy weight drops, and yeah, I'm looking forward to putting it all in the ring on the 26th.
Back to Superfly after that fight if you get through it, Char, you reckon?
We'll see. Like, with this time that we're in, it's very hard to get matchups and fights over the line, especially with all this travel banning and all stuff like that. So world level, I will definitely be campaigning at super flyweight, but who knows what's out there at bantamweight. I believe it's going to be a great weight for me to grow into, develop to, and I think it will probably be the best weight out of all the weights I will have boxed at once I've grown and developed into that weight. But I'm fighting at bantamweight in my next fight. I'm going to be tough, I'm going to be strong, I'm going to have better reactions, better speed, and my boxing IQ is going to speak for itself. So I'm really looking forward to actually showcasing what I'm about at bantamweight, and most of all start my journey as a bantamweight. But yeah, I will be boxing between the two.
At this stage of your career, is it about also the opportunity that presents itself at either way?
Yeah, 100%. I've fought at world level now, I've moved up, and now it is, yes. I think I've got my name. My name's there. I can always be in good fights, always be like chief supports, topping bills as well with the right opponent. So yeah, it's where the opportunity arises. I'm not a short bantamweight even. I'm 5'6". I've just got to fill out a bit and grow into it. But at British level, I believe I can operate at bantamweight very comfortably and perform very well.
Let me ask you about Wednesday night. Ryan Walker was given a lot of stick to your brother into the lead up to the Lee McGregor fight. Obviously, Lee dealt with him fairly comfortably. What did you make of Lee's win?
Yeah, it's boxing. You get that. Like, people need to get fights, and they call for it and shout people's names, and you've got to respect that in the game that we're in. Lee McGregor boxed well. He done what he had to. He was tough, strong, looked great at super bantamweight. That's the weight he was at, super bantamweight. And he said what he was gonna do, and yeah, he followed through with it. So yeah, it was a good performance by Lee.
Also, I obviously spoke to your brother during the week, and he was speaking about wanting the Martinez fight. You know, that's the one he really wants. What do you make of him basically calling out Julio Cesar Martinez?
Hopefully he'll get the revenge. Otherwise we'll have to wait till Martinez moves up, and then I'll hopefully be able to get a rematch later on down the line, which I'm 100% sure it will happen, but it will happen at the right time for me, and not the wrong time, at flyweight.
Your name and Kal Yafai, I've mentioned it to you a million times, I've mentioned it to Kal a million times. See, when you came to Frank Warren, that kind of looked dead. Then Frank Warren puts that proposal out, putting all the top Matchroom fighters and top Queensbury fighters together. You're thinking, if these guys meet and you know they can make deals, and you and Yafai might happen. Do you have a message to perhaps to Eddie and Yafai about that fight?
Listen, it's a fight I've wanted it for years. Working with Eddie before, he knows I've wanted it for years. He wants to make the fight as well. He's wanted to make it for years. The only one who don't seem to want to make it is Yafai. But hopefully now, when Frank and Eddie sit down and get together, it will back Kal more into a corner where he will have to take the fight, because as soon as I jump to Frank, I think maybe your interview with him, with his brothers on iFilm, he said, now would have been the perfect time thinking that the fight weren't going to be possibly made. But with all this has gone up now, he's gone quiet again. So listen, I've got to just focus on the 26th against Carl Williams. He's my full focus right now. If Yafai happens, it happens. It's a fight I've wanted and I've always wanted, and I think the British fans want to see. But right now, I've got a job to do in 4 weeks' time.
Definitely. I will just say though that Frank is handing out bonuses apparently if you beat a matchroom fighter.
Looks like I'll walk away with a big bonus.
Charlie Edwards, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Obviously, this is going to go out close to your brother's fight, so I won't ask you a prediction or anything like that, but I'm sure you'll get the job done, and best of luck for the 26th, all right?
Thank you.
Cheers, Charlie.